2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
What a gorgeous night. We are...
Well, thank you, Kev.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now, here is Young. Shot clock at 5. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop. Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Ball against Young. Now Ball. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Wanting to improve his all-around game. I mean, Levine demonstrating how unselfish he is with the great pass.
Ball against Young. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Vucevic. It's stolen by Capella. And here's the fast break. Outside Collins. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's DeRozan. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score. And Patrick Williams, the 4th pick of that 2020 draft, a bit of a surprise when he was taken.
Most mock drafts had him around the top 10 spot. His stock rose very late in the process. And then the Bulls fell in love.
And the layup falls.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. Perfect 3-for-3 start.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Young pass to Collins. And there it is for him.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Williams. Misses the 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Right side, Collins. Pass to Hunter. To the inside, Capella. Goes back up. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Capella's got his second bucket.
The massive wingspan of Capella. I mean, excels at using it to gobble up misses at a high rate.
Pass to Williams. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Ball following the bucket by the Hawks. first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Sinks the triple.
And Zoe is feeling it, no question. He only takes these kind of shots when he's in the zone.
Passes it to Collins. Back to Young. Drives to the hoop. And the basket is good.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Levine deciding where to go with it. Out to DeRozan. No good with the triple. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Here's Young. That ball. Nice speed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Levine, that's good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Young against Ball. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead, they lead by 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. Ball finds Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The ball handling Levine has, oh, it's special. Look how he's just showing there how gifted he is at creating points.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Ball, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Collins passes it to Young. And then Collins slams it in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn, because when Levine gets up for a slam, Zach will put on the show.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And Young kicks to Collins. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Ball against Young. Ball, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The Hawks trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. Driving in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Herter passes to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Out to Gallinari. The pass to Herter. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Now here's Ball. He has 5. Levine passes to DeRozan. Back to Levine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williams inside. He's against Williams. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And it's all evened up. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
White looking around. They kick it out to Green. And then Johnson with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, Gene, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Got it off in time, and that one released in time, but no good. And so...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. And in that period, the most they trailed by was... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Johnson is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's White. Then there's Bradley. And it's Green in at the 2-guard spot.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
Pass to Green. Going inside. Good work defensively by Capella. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Young inside. He's guarded by Johnson. And the officials call for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Now, here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Kick out to Levine. Offline with his 3.
This is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and not playing with much intensity.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Young against Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Here's DeRozan. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Bogdanovich.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far, nothing to show for it.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roam that freely on the glass.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Levine. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Young against Ball. Young drives in, and the shot goes in. Young's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Hawks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
They couldn't ask for much more for him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Ball with it. 8 points for him. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Williams trying to break free. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Stolen by Ball. And the slam by Williams.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Here's Young. The Bulls getting the bucket. Hunter, no good.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. Williams has got 6.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
That shot wide open.
Like to kick out, recognizing there's more room outside.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Here's White. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Jones. And Jones slams it home.
More of a shooting than passing guard. White still able to find the open man.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Williams in the post. Wide on it. Chang with a clean look. No good from outside. Bulls have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Jones slows it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Williams. Over to the left wing. And the wide open shot from Reddish. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Bulls lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Furter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Jang, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Ball against Young. It's stolen by Capella. Collins in the post. Capella trying to free himself up. Collins, good. Collins has got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just try to keep the momentum now. And that's easier said than done.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Young passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Second shot opportunity. Fires it up. And right on target with the switch. And that's 15 points for Trae Young.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Ball dishes to Levine. Levine double team. Young with the steal. It's stolen by DeRozan. On up the court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The first free throw is good.
That's Williams. At the line for 2.
And Williams drops them both. The Hawks trailing. Young outside. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop. And dumps it right on top of Trae Young. Wow.
Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Levine against Bogdanovich. And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
Levine finds Vucevic. Shoots over Capella. And Capella sends it back. Here's Bogdanovich. And Levine with the block.
And when you have a vertical like Levine's, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
Feeds to Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Williams can't hit. Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Game tightening up. No problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
There's Ball with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Taking on a bigger responsibility over time. You got to respect Ball's tenacity during an important moment.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Capella. It's good on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Man, what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Here's Levine. Wow, hammering it in.
Oozing with confidence right now. You gotta love seeing Levine capitalize on the clutch.
Young against Ball. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Oh, you just just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Levine with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. White is checked in for ball. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine passes to Williams. It falls!
You like seeing Levine more like this, more than improved as a passer.
Young looking around. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Young. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. In the corner, it's Levine. Hunter grabs the miss. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's the second personal foul. 2 seconds.
Here's Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. He's off from 3. Capella. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here. Brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for Chicago right now, the guard set is White alongside Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Levine down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He feeds it to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Keeps it alive, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip.
Chicago calls timeout. Checked in. A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. Dishes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Levine is taking it upon himself to be the man of this team in crucial moments. He's that type of coach.
Young is double. A 3, Hunter. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's deflected. Levine inside the three-point line. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And then Collins slams it in.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 21.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Young against Ball. Rebound by the Hawks. And here comes the break. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. It drops.
Great hands. You can't let Capella get established down there. Once he does, it's pretty much cooked.
Ball kicks to Levine. High post Vucevic. Capella sends it back. Young against Ball. They grab their own miss. Outside Bogdanovich. Young outside. Rocket 6. It falls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up to score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. Williams finds Levine. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Atlanta with the W. And they thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's...
Many people rushing through the bus. And let's go.
Jason Tatum already.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Capella.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Pass to Tatum. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Bogdanovich against Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Young against Schroeder. And that one's good. Young.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Brown. From deep. Hunter with the rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Tipped away. Brown with the steal. Smart outside. The kick to Tatum. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Young. Right side Hunter. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pulls it. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Now Brown. He can't hit that time.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. Off target with the 3. Boston has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter.
You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Oh, he powers right through the... And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. Fires the 3. No good that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Collins. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. To the paint. And Finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich on the wing. Will it go? The kick out to Young. Is it the drive? Capella. It's good on the putback.
That's Clint, always circling around the rim, and he's quick off the floor.
Now Schroeder. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, Brown. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
There's Young with the 3. They get the rebound. Collins misses the layup.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. And the Hawks with possession here. The Celtics making their last shot. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Boston with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck. You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Young. Clock at 6. Back to Capella. Ooh, rejected by Horford. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Young against Schroeder. From behind the arc. The rebound by Bogdanovich. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, maybe.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Over and back.
Turnover there, but for the most part, they've taken care of the basketball. That was one of the few mistakes they've really made.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. That's short off the rim.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Pass to Richardson.
Coming to the lineup for the Hawks.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Boston foul. Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williams up top. The shot no good. Good D by Canner. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Gallinari.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact. That's a focal point for Gallinari.
And he knocks down the first one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks, Danilo.
He does not get the second one. Boston's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Richardson. Defense right on him. That one no good. Outside Gallinari. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Inside. Here's Canner. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Richardson, the pass to Canner. And Canner with the slam.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively. Discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Outside, Williams. Can't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Williams. And the Celtics lead by 6.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Left side, Herter. Williams up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Richardson. It's good! It's good! Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Peyton Pritchard. Also Josh Richardson out there. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at power forward. That's the Boston 5. Richardson, that's good.
Nice shot by Josh Richardson. He gives you another guy that can extend the defense.
Picked his pocket. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Pritchard gets it to go. The Hawks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
Peyton Pritchard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovich gets smart. Bogdanovich into the lane.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Takes a 13-footer, and there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 12 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. He buries it from 3.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Tatum from long range. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And he gets it to go.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Schroeder can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Left side, Bogdanovich. That one's good for 2. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Young finds Capella. Got a piece of it. Tatum with a steal. Schroeder against Young. Here's Tatum. Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots over Collins. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Tatum with a steal. Smart against Bogdanovich. And here's Brown for 3. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 ball. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella with it. Now Horford defending. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Capella. No, stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Al Horford. And that one misses.
You know, this is part of the book on defending Capella. Teams often try to make him earn his points at the line.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First one falls for him.
I really enjoy watching Trae Young play. He's got a sweet stroke, and he can dish it. Trae Young is a modern point guard.
Got a line change here for Boston. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Jang, he's checked in for Capella. Gallinari comes in for John Collins. Reddish is checked in for Hunter. And Herter's subbed in for Bogdanovich. Williams is checked in for Trae Young. Kanter, high post. He's against Jang. Back to Pritchard. Just 4 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Kanter. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Celtics lead by 6. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gallinari. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Richardson. And here's Hernan Gomez. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Kanter. That one a little long. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Williams with it. This for the tie. They get it back. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front, up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just take it what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Smart's checked in for Richardson. And it's Schroeder in for Pritchard. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Canner. Smart outside. Here's the 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Collins finds Young. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Got it. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, it's the steals. They've been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, and turning that into their advantage.
Here's Bogdanovich. After the basket by Boston. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich.
3 points.
Young's got 9 points now in the second half. Schroeder passes to Smart. Back to Schroeder. Launches it. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum from long range. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half. Now has his second.
Inside. Here's Capella. Lays it up and banks it in.
They finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Boston has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. The 3. Offensive rebound. Young against Schroeder. Second chance shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Dennis has put a lot of work into his jumper. Pulled that one off nicely.
Young with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Tipped. Here we go. 1-on-1 from deep 3-point range. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Young. Off the mark there with a 3. 1:50 left to play in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. And he throws it down with one hand.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Drops in the 3. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Tough shot by Hunter. Looks so composed. Isn't intimidated by the range.
Smart outside. Schroeder against Young. And Tatum, here we go. Kicks it out to Smart. Uncovered. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. The 3 is up. Capella with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Young inside. Tatum's there. Collins passes to Young. Tatum with a steal. From deep. That one doesn't drop.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take the time and execute, the game is all theirs.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Horford passes to Smart. And here's Brown for three. He can't get it to go. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
The Chicago.
Thank you.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Got a piece of it. Schroeder against Ball. Horford trying to free himself up. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by Horford.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And the Celtics with possession here after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
You're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Tatum. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Boston. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And here is Ball after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep. And DeRozan kicks the ball. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that's a case where DeMar DeRozan's teammates benefiting from him being a willing distributor. This is a very team-first guy.
Now here's Tatum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's DeRozan. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford leads the charge.
Well, you see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
Ball surveying the defense. 1:29 left in the first. The offensive rebound pass to Vucevic. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics on D. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far. And the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Smart. That 3 off the mark. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Brown against Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Nifty move by LaVine, improving the handle every year, it seems.
Outside, Smart. Passes to Tatum. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Stolen by Ball. Here we go, 1-on-1. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And stolen by Williams. There's Ball with the 3. They get the rebound. And it's DeRozan with the extra effort.
See, I think it's the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan at work and showing how effective he can be when he hits the glass.
Brown feeling it out a bit. And then Brown with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 3-point game, and the jam by Levine.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with Vucevic, willing to find the open guy.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vuce is a bit underrated. This guy can flat-out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
And here's DeRozan, following Jaylen Brown's 3. Williams finds DeRozan. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. That one, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Schroeder with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Smart misses. Bulls trail by 4. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Brown. Levine's shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Smart, wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Ball's got 6.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
Here's Brown. Here he goes. And finished off by Brown.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. Stolen by Smart. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Cantor kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Pritchard. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot is on the way. And that one comes up a bit short. Bulls trail by 4. Down low. Here's Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got his first basket. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
White with it. Cantor cover. They kick it out to Green. Here's Bradley. Back to White. And another turnover here by Chicago.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Celtics leading by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard from deep. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Outside, White. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Loads it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Johnson outside. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Chalk up 2 there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The Celtics with the lead. Richardson outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Bulls ball.
Right side, White. Jones for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a close game so far.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead in the first. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 6 and taken away by Brown.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Bulls trail by 4. Now, here's Ball. Right side, DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got his second basket.
A determined scorer down low. We know this about DeMar DeRozan. He is always looking to put pressure on the defense.
Tatum against Williams. From 12 feet out. That one doesn't go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Bean passes to Vucevic for the tie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line for the Bulls.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Schroeder outside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Dennis Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Now here's Smart. On the wing, Brown. It's stolen by DeRozan. Ball from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second
into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Smart passes to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Inside. Here's Kanter. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Bulls making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Brown. Josh Richardson's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Ball, no good. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pritchard passes to Cameron. Leaves it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
Ball kicks to Levine. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. 2 points, that one goes. Levine's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball up top. 6 points for him. Levine kicks to Vucevic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Kanter. Shoots over Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And big men who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule.
Kanter against Levine. Into the lane. Another shot. Shoots over Kanter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Brown against DeRozan. To the inside. Horford. Lays it up and picks it in. Horford's got his first points of the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, it seemed like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Rocket 6. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. With 1 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Bulls up 1. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center, locking down the middle. The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Back to Schroeder. This ball moved by Boston. Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. Kanter's checked in.
Checking in for the
4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Johnson. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. 5 on the clock. And there's the feed to Cantor. Count the basket.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Ball dishes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Let's remember, we are talking about a dunk contest champion. Zach Levine cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3 from Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Ball against Schroeder. In the corner, Smart with it. Back to Schroeder. Kicks to Brown. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball dishes to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
This guy is big time, unafraid in the moments that matter most. Levine, big time.
1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder finds Tatum. Here's Smart. Back to Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Smart against Levine. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Ball, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And Cantor throws it down.
Enes Kanter's willingness to be the guy to take over in a critical stretch, so impressive.
Now Levine. 1:03 left in the game. Rebounded by the Celtics. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. There's the lob to Brown. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Will it go? No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Cantor.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
There's Ball with the 3. And they hit it back. And the Bulls with another miss. Tatum against Johnson. The pass to Schroeder. So it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
In at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. And Young draws the double. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready.
Now here's Levine. Fires the 3. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Remains Chicago ball.
Outside Levine. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And this team leans on Levine on offense. They encourage him to take these quick shots.
Pass to Collins. And here's Capella, covered by Vucevic. Here's Bogdanovic. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. And And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
You love Bogdanovic and just the versatility he brings VA.
And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He could shoot it. He could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Now here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Young against ball. Who poked away. Pass to Levine. Ball outside. Back to Williams. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young finds Bogdanovic. Now here's Capella. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Ball against Young. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Bogdanovic against Levine. Outside Hunter. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Young. Oh, there's the alley. And it's Capella with the jam.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
There's Ball with a 3.
2 minutes remaining.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Atlanta foul.
That's his first foul.
Bogdanovic. That's his first.
So it's Chicago now. 7-point differential. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Levine. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball.
Atlanta ball.
1:44 left now in the first quarter. Capella against Vucevic. Now Bogdanovic. Ball with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Williams. 16 feet out. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Here's DeRozan. Up and in on the layup.
And DeRozan just so crafty on those moves. Slips right through the contact for the finish.
There's Young with the 3. Williams grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And Levine throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Young. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams in the post. Collins there. Williams finds Ball. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Levine passes to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Outside Levine. The 3. Atlanta with a rebound. Outside Young. The 3. Collins. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Young, the pass to Collins. Capella with it. Missed inside.
Lonzo Ball really working on his shot and starting to find the consistency that one would hope for, but it's all the other things he does, the rebounds, the assists, the steals. I mean, he really contributes to all levels of the game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
How about that? John Collins with some footwork down low. That looked like it's been practiced in the offseason.
Another area you see Lonzo's diverse skill set is in his shooting ability, Brent.
Well, that's the one knock coming in, and he's shown people now that he can step up and knock those down. So close range or at the arc, Lonzo getting more and more comfortable and confident in his offensive ability.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident. And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Young can't hit. Stolen by Capella. The kick out to Young. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Now here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Levine passes to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Capella with a rebound. Hunter up top, hounded by Ball. Capella can't get it to go.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Collins passes to Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Chicago called timeout. Back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
A line change here for Chicago. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Now, here's Williams. Can't hit from in close.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Jones with the block. White drives in over Herter. White can't hit.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, gotta knock that down.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. White against Williams. Pass to Bradley. The kick out to Johnson. And here's White. And stolen by Williams. And Williams punches it home.
That's clever from Lou Williams, just snatching the ball up and then getting out.
For Chicago, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. inside. Green. Inside. It's stolen away. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Jang. Covered by Johnson. Fast break. Here we go. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Williams. Now Gallinari, covered by Johnson. Outside Herter. Pass to Jang.
Well, aside from that possession, they've done a pretty good job of keeping the turnovers way down this game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's White. With one on the clock. Here's Johnson. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And that does it for our half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the three. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Levine against Bogdanovich. Down low. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Levine. Ball's got his first bucket in this one.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
From 11 feet away, Young misses. Chicago trailing here.
One thing you got to love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot. And, of course, he regularly posts big point totals.
Now here's Capella. He's got 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Capella's got 8.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Here's Levine. 6 points for him. This for the tie! They grab their own miss. The shot off that time. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
For 3.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Bogdanovich has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Now here's DeRozan. On the take. Outside for Levine. DeRozan up top. And again, no good by Chicago.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Things are starting to come together for them, and the lead is starting to grow too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And here are the Bulls now. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Young finds Hunter. Collins outside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Outside Hunter. And Williams over to help. 5 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Ball. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Collins passes to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Ball outside to the inside. Williams. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Counted. Bogdanovich has got 11.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
DeRozan passes to Ball. Now Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes up again. Williams finds DeRozan. Here's Levine from downtown. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Williams against Collins. Young from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Down low. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't get the first one. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Patrick Williams.
And he sinks the second. The Hawks leading. Outside, Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Lou Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's Ball. To the paint. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Williams against Ball. Here's Jang. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Known for his explosive athleticism. Gotta like watching Levine finish with power at the basket.
And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead. They lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. 4th quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Cam Reddish is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Herter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Williams in at the 1. Atlanta making some changes here.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting 40% so far in this one. Ball against Young. On the wing, Levine. DeRozan outside. Sinks it from distance.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
Vucevic against Young. To the inside. Capella can't get it to go.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Williams punches it home.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Young on the attack. Soft touch off the glass.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Pass to Levine. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hunter. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Now here's Young. Left side, Hunter. Back to Young. Here's an 8-footer. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
Pass to Levine. From deep three-point range. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Williams misses. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Collins, the open look. Again, Atlanta.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Outside Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to DeRozan.
2 minutes.
Now here's Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. Hunter covering. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Ball against Young. Hunter on the wing. Outside Young. And there's the drive. Capella. Bogdanovich against Levine. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Young misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Outside Levine. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by DeRozan. Now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Pass to Capella. Collins with it. Back to Capella. The kick to Hunter. Wing shot on the way. Capella. Cash.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Levine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Shot by Levine, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Counted from distance.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top, Young. Capella finds Young. From deep. And it's Chicago with a board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
This is Vucevic's comfort zone. Even when the D is good, his offense is sometimes just better.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
Opening lineup for Boston. Onto the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
Collins with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Yep, that one goes in there.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Schroeder finds Brown. Outside, Horford. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Passes it to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Tatum against Bogdanovich. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Schroeder outside. Pass to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working it to an open team.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Trae Young. Schroeder passes to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Horford. Outside, Smart. Cloak loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Moving it up. Nifty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Smart.
Well, this is something that Bogdanovich just does so well. I mean, he has all sorts of ways to draw contact and get to the line. The pump fake works like a charm.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Tatum takes the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 3. On deep, Collins. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Tatum. Second chance shot. Horford's shot is good.
Man, you love to see that kind of effort on the offensive boards. Horford might be into his 30s, but he still brings energy.
Now, here is Young. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. And Capella sends it back.
An elite shot blocker in this game. Capella's athleticism and length allows him to stifle shooters.
It's stolen by Capella. Collins looking around. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Tatum, and Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. .52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Tatum from the arc.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Collins finds Hunter. And stolen by Tatum. It's stolen by Capella. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Team second.
26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Young drives in. Count it. Good. Young's got 6 points.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Schroeder. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Atlanta up by 5. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court right now for the Celtics. On the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tatum's shot is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Schroeder. No points in the game yet for him. Out to the wing. Horford kicks it over to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. No one covered.
Good seeing Schroeder hit from outside the arc. He knows when he should take these shots.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason, and cap space drying up quickly, and he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with this team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
I love Bogdanovich's mindset on the three-pointer. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Brown outside. Down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 6.
And nothing deters Bogdanovich. He enjoys going inside and forcing the D to make a move on him.
The Hawks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Celtics making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Schroeder against Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his 2nd foul. He's got to play it a little safer now.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Brown. Josh Richardson's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Pritchard in for Dennis Schroeder. Hernan Gomez finds Kanter. Williams against Richardson. He takes it in. Now the pass to Pritchard. Richardson against Williams. And stolen by Jang. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Pritchard passes to Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Kanter. Over Jang. Rebounded by the Hawks. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Poked away. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. Kanter trying to free himself up. A shot by Pritchard, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Molinari passes to Jang. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. To the left wing. He lobs it up and finished off by Jang.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Richardson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Pritchard. Richardson with it. Clock at 6. Here's Kanter. Williams for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
This is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
Williams looking over the floor. Jang finds Williams. Back to Jang. Right wing. Herder passes to Jang. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Pritchard. And stolen by Jang. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up. And that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Gang, and it's Williams at the point guard. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Tatum. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Young against Schroeder. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Now, here's Schroeder. After the miss from Trae Young. The kick out to Tatum. And it falls over the rim and in.
Tatum is the obvious option for catch and shoot. He's such an efficient player.
Young looking around. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Can't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Horford finds Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Young against Schroeder. The kick out to Tatum. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Celtics. Down by 12. Tatum against Collins. Tatum kicks to Smart. Nailed from three-point land. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
There's Smart after the made shot from John Collins. Tatum passes to Brown. Outside, Smart. And the rejection by Collins. Schroeder against Young. That one is good again. He was 6 right from the floor with the basket.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the pass to Pritchard. Cantor trying to free himself up. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Pritchard passes to Cantor. Here's Pritchard. Driving the lane. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks leading by 13. Here's Jang. And that'll be 2. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Celtics with possession here. Danilo Gallinari unable to get his last shot to go. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. It's hauled in by Richardson. Here's Pritchard. It could go. No good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Enes Kanter. Williams is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the three, the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steal to prove it.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard following the three by Atlanta, and the shot goes down.
Assist from Hernan Gomez.
And here is Williams, and he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Celtics making a switch here. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Brown comes in for Hernan Gomez. Marcus Smart's checked in for Richardson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Pritchard. Knocks down the three ball.
Yeah, that's two straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Tatum, back to Schroeder. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum drives in, and slam dunk by Tatum.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, he's a major problem.
To the paint, and taken away by Brown. It's 2-on-1. Launches the three. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Smart. It's tipped, and so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
But just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now here's Schroeder. The three from Tatum. Stolen by Collins. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Capella kicks to Hunter. Another shot. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Kicks it out to Collins. Hunter, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Back to Tatum. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Now, here is Young. The feed to Capella. The kick out to Young. Collins wide open, he fires. Back in, coming off the assist from Young.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Schroeder dishes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Inside Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other five in the league.
Young against Schroeder. Pass to Bogdanovich. Launches it. For three, Hunter. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Brown jams it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
1:07 left to play here in the fourth. And Young kicks to Collins. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And one thing about Hunter, he never gives up. You can see the focus and energy that he plays with on every possession.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Smart. Schroeder looking over the floor. The kick out to Tatum. He feeds it to Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Shooter passes to Tatum. At the elbow, it's Brown. Good.
Creating off the dribble, an area where Brown's putting in real work. I mean, it's paying off.
And so the Hawks take the win. A confident win. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Ball passes to Vucevic. That shot missing. Horford with some nice D. The Celtics on offense. The drive by Tatum. Left side, Brown. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ball passes to Levine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Bulls keep it alive. On the wing, Levine. Defended by Smart. Vucevic.
Instinctual pass by Zach Levine. Doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Outside Schroeder. DeRozan against Brown. Pass to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You know, it really helps your team when you take good shots. Zach Levine making an effort.
Pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Smart. Here's the 3. Connects from downtown.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Now here's Levine. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Celtics. It's a 5-point game. Here's Ball.
Dennis is all over that one. You love the effort.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Schroeder passes to Smart. Back to Schroeder. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in.
Deadly with the teardrop. Schroeder gets great lift and uses his touch to guide it in.
Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, I mean, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Schroeder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Brown against DeRozan. Brown passes to Smart. Clock at 4. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Bulls ball.
Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well trained in blocking out distractions. Ball doesn't let a little contact affect the shot.
Schroeder passes to Brown. Outside Schroeder. And here's Brown. Pass to Horford. And slammed it home. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
That's his second personal foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's Levine for three. No luck on that one. For Boston, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. DeRozan against Brown. Outside Schroeder. To the paint. Horford can't hit.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Levine finds Williams. DeRozan outside. Here's Vucevic. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics leading by 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
The floor awareness of Ball excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team
Boston
foul.
with the ball. They lead by 4. Smart outside. Out to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Down low. It's Brown on the wing. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Chicago ball.
Chicago with the ball. Ball finds DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 6.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Williams against Tatum. Here's Ball. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And it's Smart missing. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Horford. Smart against Vucevic. Smart with a bucket. He's got 5.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Ball passes to Levine. That shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. For the finish.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a play. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Outside Schroeder. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Horford. Horford draws the double. Outside Brown. 4 on the clock. And there's Horford on the assist from Brown. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Got a line change here for Boston. On the wing, DeRozan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. Pritchard, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
DeRozan with the ball. Hernan Gomez there. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Pritchard, covered by Vucevic. Back to Pritchard. Second shot opportunity. Here's Cantor. Back to Hernan Gomez. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Back to Ball. There's the triple. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. A line change here for Chicago.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Cantor, high post. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Here's Pritchard. Back to Cantor. White with the steal. On the wing, Green, guarded by Richardson. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Back to Hernan Gomez. Oh, and he just knocked out. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Out in front of the half is Boston. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it? That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Ball with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. They double him with Brown. Outside LaVine. DeRozan finds some space. Gets it to go from the corner. DeRozan's got his second basket of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand. And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to LaVine. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. They get it again.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Here's Brown. Doesn't go that time. Vucevic with some nice D. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Smart against LaVine. Schroeder with a rebound. The Celtics with the lead.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. He didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Cantor's checked in for Horford. Boston on D.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
Pass to Levine. Up top, Vucevic. To the inside. Tatum with the block.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor. Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Ball with it. Picked up by Tatum. Ball no good.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Smart. Out to Schroeder. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Schroeder. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Celtics. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Catches the defender off balance. Schroeder with quick recognition out there.
At the line for the Celtics.
And he makes both free throws.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A line change here for Chicago. Green, the pass to White.
2 minutes remaining
to the middle. Goes up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first.
He misses the free throw.
Second team foul. At the line.
Good on the second one. For Boston, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Richardson. The 3. Back to Pritchard. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Offensive rebound. Right side Johnson. To the inside. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
A minute 9 left in the third. Here's Pritchard. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
White can't hit.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Kobe White glides around the court with the ball on the string ready to shoot. And no hesitation.
Back to Pritchard. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor with the slam.
With long arms and a strong frame, Cantor sure knows how to rock the rim.
Now White. There's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. White's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think you're going to see more and more of this from Kobe White, challenging the defenders as a 6'5" guard.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front, leading by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
That's his first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. To the paint. Here's Williams. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Assist goes to
Vucevic has got 3 assists now in this one.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Schroeder, driving in, and it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Levine with it, and it's Kanter picking him up. Levine passes to Vucevic, and count it. Now 5 for 7.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Schroeder. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Inside, here's Kanter, and Kanter with the slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Levine against Smart. Rebound Boston. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Schroeder with it, guarded by Vucevic. It's Smart on the wing. Tatum from long range. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. The 3 from Ball. The rebound by Jason Tatum. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now to the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
What makes Kanter special? He's a center by trade, but his offensive game is so diverse. A solid passer.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Second team.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. DeRozan passes to Levine. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
I mean, both sides are really battling. Zach LaVine right in the middle of it, wanting to take charge.
Stolen by Ball. Vucevic with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. Over to the left wing. A minute 37 left in the fourth. Tatum passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. The 3 is up. 4 on the clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Yes! They get the go-ahead bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide-open man.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. It's in!
There's absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Takes the 3 and knocks down the 3.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
To the wing on the left. There's Tatum with the 3. Sinks it from distance.
And this guy is made for these moments. big-time shot.
Now here's Ball. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tries to break his ice. Yeah!
Outstanding read by Ball. Sizes up the situation and hits the biggest shot of the night.
Brown passes to Tatum. Smart outside. And stolen by Williams. Count it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
Timeout called. The Celtics. They're down by 3. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Here's Tatum. No good. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.